balanced diet is very important for a child in this stage, because child has to grow in every possible way. But milk is a very important thing. Calcium is a very important part at this time. Iron, calcium, so that the child has good brain and good body growth, bones grow well. And another is that we have midday meals here, where we follow absolutely a home kitchen. It's an extension of home kitchen. Children learn to eat everything with other children, seeing them eating. So food fats are not there, and these meals are very complete in themselves. So that's how we introduce this fact to the parents, that child is supposed to be eating everything so that the child grows well. This is the stage when we need to give lot of pure ghee to the child, because your 75% part of your brain is made of fat. So we must supply the child with good fat so that the brain is made properly, his other parts of body are made properly. Eating should not be very fussy. The child should be eating everything. Even if he goes for eating out at times, he should not be stopped. The only fact he has to learn, that is learn to eat. Then comes learn to eat everything, because our food has everything. We don't have to be extra fussy about anything, but we have to provide everything to the child. That's what I feel.
Ma'am, a very commonly asked question by parents is that normally children are very fussy about milk at any time of the day. So, and again, there's another theory that 1 cup of milk is enough in the morning and a cup in the evening. So can the parent alternate the milk with the curd?
Yes, curd, cheese,
instead
everything.
Of milk.
Any other milk product, Let's tell you the latest fact about milk is that every child should consume as much as possible. But if the child is not fond of, we have to find out ways how do we give it to the child. And another is we have to stop saying that child does not like drinking milk, because then the child feels not liking is the issue that should stay with me. So we should change this statement by that the child loves to drink milk, and gradually you will see that he loves to drink milk and the problem will be over.
Secondly, ma'am, I think in today's time, mothers provide with a lot of options. At that particular time only, okay, fine, if you're not eating this, have this. If you won't have this, then have this. I think these options should not be provided immediately. Let the child consume a little bit of whatever is being served in the plate, and then whatever he or she likes. Don't you think this will inculcate that habit that he starts eating slowly and steadily, he'll start eating everything?
See, the fact is this, that the mother always remains a mother and a teacher always remains a teacher. This is how the child learns to eat. This is why we have midday meals. That children
because
learn
here they eat everything, and at home
because
they have
everybody is eating, and how much they enjoy saying, I want some more. Because everybody wants more. So for that they have to finish their first lot and get another one. So that is why group eating is a very important activity, and it should be encouraged to the maximum. And we must make sure that we use no preservatives, we use no colors. The food should be as fresh as ever.
And at home they should restrict this option giving thing.
At home, at home remains at home. So we should not control it much, because child certainly needs unconditional love from there. Disciplining we do, and the child goes home and does it. His system gets used to it, and he wants it that way.
In fact, a lot of parents, parents do appreciate the fact that we have things like custard, fruit custard and fruit cream, and they're amazed that the child is not having milk at home.
But here they eat everything.
Yes, so it's an invariable thing that parents come and tell us that children have learned to eat everything from you people.
And here one child is from my class only, and I was feeding him the other day. He said, "Aapko nahi pata main vegetables nahi khata." I said, "No, but everybody is eating, so today you will also eat little bit of it, then little bit. He finished the whole portion. I said, "See, you ate vegetables, today you will become strong." So maybe at home it's a different thing, as ma'am said, because in a group
we never have to go on talking about what he does not like to do. We always have to say he likes to do this and do that. That's it.
First and foremost thing is to bring out the child from his or her shell by encouraging, motivating and appreciating the child. Appreciation plays a very important role not only for a child but even as adults we also need appreciation for everything that we do. So for a child it is of utmost importance. So I think whenever a child is doing a particular activity or a particular work that he or she has accomplished, I think that sense of accomplishment should come by appreciating his efforts, his or her efforts. And we can do this as teachers. What we do is either we give them a star on hand, or we make a smiley, or we give them a star badge, here, that they have done this thing very well today in the class, being a well-mannered child or being helpful to the teacher. So at home the parents can also put up a chart wherein they can put a star whenever a child is doing a good deed, like sharing his or her thing, or keeping the plate back, or keeping the toys back in the cupboard. So that would really help the child to feel, yes, I have done this. So that really builds up their self-esteem and confidence. Slowly and steadily the child will come in the open, and we can improve and increase the level of activity. So that sense of accomplishment also increases with that.
In fact, another way which I feel the children would appreciate is that I have a chart up with all the names of all the children, and if they've done something which they need to be appreciated for, we're going to paste on a candy onto the chart, and at the end of the week, however many candies which have been collected will be handed over to the child.
That's really very.
So this way,
really
I
nice.
think we can restrict their immediate candy and then monitor that as well. And I think they love candies.
Yeah, and in class also, ma'am, we have seen that whenever a child has done something, and we immediately say, okay, we'll clap for Varini. So Varini feels as if she's on top of the world. That you can make out from the face when everybody else is clapping and she's just looking around. Okay, this clapping is for me. So that really improves the self-esteem. This is what I have observed, ma'am.
I'm very, very happy to notice one thing, that none of you mentioned that this child is shut in and withdrawn. If we go on saying that this child does not participate, is shut in and withdrawn, then the child never comes forward.
Exactly.
If we make sure that the child comes forward, the child comes forward, even if the child has emotional disturbance in the child. So somebody who is shut in and withdrawn, that child's parents should surely be contacted. And we must find out how the child is behaving at home. If at home the child is okay, why is he not okay with us? Or if he is not at home okay and not okay here, then the situation is different. But we surely need to bring the parents forward to participate in this.
Yeah, because ma'am, not providing them opportunities is not an answer to this problem.
Yes, and
I think the
keeping
pace
child
of development
aside
can be
is-
different,
yes.
but opportunities should be equal
Yes.
for all the.
Every child from Little Legends has to go to a formal education to another school. That's normally referred to as a big school for the child. This is the time when parent as well as the child are to be prepared for this event, because child is going to make a huge shift in his life. So parent is also going to be prepared for that shift. Getting an admission is one thing, another is that living in that environment properly. You know that girl who always comes and sees us just because she doesn't like being in that school and she wants to come back after the school is over. She comes to see her every time.
So, Vedi, you're talking about Vedika.
Vedika, yes.
In fact, I would just like to relate that Vedika had a lot of, there was a lot of problem when she was, because she had to come home by bus. And because she did spend a month in our cab. So even going home or using the cab facility which we're providing in our school at Little Legends has been helpful for her to adjust to getting onto the bus and saying bye to mama, and because that is something which I think is a very important thing, because most parents are not able to drop their child to school, and so this is something which at Little Legends the cab facility has helped her a lot as a child.
But they have a lot of emotional involvement with the teacher. Like your children always ask you, ma'am, you will also come with us to the big school with us. Yeah.
So, ma'am, as a teacher, I think it is very important, again, to communicate with the children in a group only and
Prepare
telling
them,
them that yes, after a while, we are not going to be together, but yes, I will always be there whenever you need me. But there will be another teacher, lot of friends, big school, big playground, lot of toys, swings for you. So you have to show them a very positive picture. And as parents also, parents have to be prepared for this mentally, especially mothers, because whenever the child is ill or sick, or if something is wrong with the child, he has not eaten anything, they'll just give us a call and say, ma'am, the problem is so and so, please take care of him. So they know that they can reach us whenever they want to. But in formal school, they will not get this facility.
Yes.
So mentally, they should be prepared how to handle that situation and themselves at that particular moment, because they cannot make the child miss the school.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they have to make this journey very convenient, and their mental preparation is very important for the child also. If she is at ease, the child will automatically be at ease. But if she will tell the child, okay fine, jao bade school mein main dekhungi tab. So that becomes a hawa kind of a thing for the child. Okay fine, I'm going to big school, there's something dreadful that's going to happen to me. So this phrase should not be used at all.
Or another is that, oh, you are going to a big school. Now you will have to wake up in the morning.
You will have to carry a
go
bag.
by a big bus.
Bus.
So all these things we have to prepare the child positively. So that
and
child
making it
is
interesting.
excited
Okay,
about
such a
it.
big bus, so
Yes.
many children.
Yeah.
So they should be happy about it. Okay, fine, I'm going by a big bus now. I'm a big boy.
And that is why we have sessions for the parents. We keep training them that how to behave at
And
this
when
period
they,
of
ma'am, I think
transition.
when they go to fill up the form and when they're going for the interview, they should take the child along with them, so that they become familiar to the environment. Okay, fine, this is a big school, here I'm going to come.
And
Here
never
Mama,
make
Papa
the
will-
child anxious.
anxious about
Never
this.
make the child anxious.
So that is what I think
That's
is very
good.
mental preparation for parents and then for the child. For the child it becomes automatic, because if the teacher is discussing the same in school and at home the parents are discussing it positively, I think this journey would be very, very
In
smooth.
fact,
for
here
the
I
child.
think we need a direct, in fact, child and teacher connection, and one which is, I think, and we can go by that because we at Little Legends have a very small teacher-child ratio. So it's we can connect with the child and actually explain to them the positive
Like here,
aspect of
that is
school.
why we conduct this activity of interchanging teachers and interchanging branches, so that they are exposed to new environment and new people again and again. And then we have activities like personality development, which is a part of personality development. Like ma'am, we have a tiffin sharing activity during those months. Like in January or February, everybody will bring their tiffin, their napkin, so that they come to know how to lay the napkin, open the tiffin. Okay, fine, sharing. How to share? You take my biscuit, I take your sandwich. So that should also be inculcated in a child. So all these activities we take during the month of January, February and March, so that they are exposed to that kind of a thing also.
And most important is that child is going to shift in a situation from 10-15 children to a situation of 40-50 children, and parents have to be very sympathetic to the child and empathetic. I would like to say that they have to show empathy to the child, that whatever problems you are facing, we are also facing them. I am sure everything is going to be good for you. Bus changes, school changes, this is how everything changes, and you will do good.